My name is Kevin Hale. I am a social worker at UAII for the Wellness Department, and I'm here at the Thanksgiving Community Feast 2022, and it's very good to see the community come out and enjoy food and have a good time, listening to the singing and all the speakers that shared the goodwill that we have for our community. And so with that, those of you who are out there who are seeking services for housing, healthcare, mental health, substance abuse, seeking work, just about anything you need, any kind of services that you might require, or even just to talk to someone and have a good time. We have events coming up, and come to UAII. Call us and we'll set up an appointment.
And I'm honored to have Pete here today, who I've asked to share a prayer with us. So as he starts the prayer, I hope that we will all stand. And if you are wearing a hat, you can get up in here and move your hat at this time. So welcome, Pete. Yeah, probably. In this day, is very important, especially at this time that we're in, with the COVID going on, with the war over in Ukraine, with gas prices going up. I don't think that the creators things that he gives us. I think it's man, but what he does give us is community. He gives us resilience. He gives us all these gifts that we have now with UAI. Like Joseph said, 42 years ago, I thought it was 47, but we'll go with 42. This place started on 118 Wednesday. I suffered down there for about 16 months. I got out of that place. But I learned a lot down there from UAI. All they get, it was non-judgmental stuff. And I just went up through the ranks of this community. I'm a workman. Also worked for the Department of Mental Health. So I just moved all of it, but it was my foundation, UAI. I've been here over 37 years now. So I'm not ashamed of that. In fact, we can turn our life around as long as we get proper support from the community as well. So I just want to end, when I'm going to say this prayer, I just want you to think about some things inside yourself that you want to change. Some of the, maybe making amends to some people, maybe looking at things that you have in you that you want to get rid of, like resentment. You want gifts like forgiveness, understanding each other's problems, and sharing and uplifting each other. And I always tell myself, as a volunteer, I've been volunteering over 20 years with UAI, I said, it's not about me, it's about UAI. I look at it as an entity, a 42-year-old entity that was born in Skid Row under the worst conditions. But UAI was a human being, and it kept on giving and giving and giving. It never takes. UAI never takes. It gives. We have to think of that as a people. There's so many tribes here. All of our directions are ended up right here in this room. We are so far away from home, so we need each other at this time more and more. So think about some of the prayers that you want, people, things that the gifts you want from the Creator, gifts you want to give to the Creator. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Creator, for yesterday, for today, for the days to come. Watch over our elders from this virus, Creator. Watch over our seventh generations, our children. Watch over our four-legged relatives, our winged relatives in the sky, Creator, your eyes. Watch over the ones, relatives in the ocean, the ones that want clean water, the ones that want to survive. These are your children. This is our world, Creator. Thank you for all your gifts that you give our community over the years. Thanks for the elders that have survived. In my eyes, they're the true warriors. As we all are warriors in one way or another. Watch over UAII, the administration, all staff there. Think about where we're going to go in the next 3 to 5 years. There's a lot of blessings coming our way, so we have to really dig deep inside and start looking at how we can offer more to our community, volunteer and everything. We really need to stick together at this side so we can be successful in the community with all the Native Americans that are here today. Thank you, grandfather, for all have you done. Thank you for the food that is coming our way, the ones that prepared it, the volunteers here, and once again, thank you and all your sovereign nations for being here today. Many blessings to all. All.
Thank you, Keith, for that. We all be seated. As Keith had also mentioned, if you get an opportunity, you see volunteers. We have a number of Cal State LA students here today. Cal State LA students over the past couple of months, they have been raising donations for you all. And so we actually have a number of food boxes, so if there's anyone who's in need, we want to make sure that you're leaving with something so we can at least take a little bit of that burden off your plate when we get to next week, all right? So thank you all, Cal State LA students, for all the work that you're doing. They are also going to be having a gift. Yes, we need all the support we can get. Also, we're going to do stuff a little bit different. Rather than you have to go pick up your plate, bring it back. And we create a great traffic jam and congestion in there. We're going to have those Cal State LA students pick up a plate and bring it out here and serve you. Let them know if you need anything, okay? Silverware or utensils or water or anything like that. We want to make sure that you all are comfortable today. So thank them. I also want to very quickly share a big thank you to Vivian, the entire organizing team of this event. It's been months in the making because we want to make sure that you all, like I said, are well taken care of. We also have some special guests here today. People who inspire me each and every day in the work that we do. The work that we do, oftentimes, it's hard, it's challenging, it's late nights, because we worry. We worry about making sure that you all have a little bit brighter day tomorrow than you did yesterday. But people like Phil and Kevin Hale have inspiring stories, especially for our young people to see. Our young people don't have opportunities to go on into college, but these are college graduates. They went on to UCLA. Any UCLA fans in here? And you all went to USC or Haskell. Any Haskell Indian Nation? Yeah, the main one, but they have joined us today, and they're going to share, honor us with a song. They're going to honor us with a song. So, Bill, Evan.
All tight and perfect.
Actually, we're going to start Bill, and I'd like to share today.
Go ahead and start things out like you usually do, appropriately with lights off. We have a little lights on, and then Joseph will have the word and we'll sing a more or less an honoring song.
No, Gina. Oh no, it's not big enough for a single.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm gonna call it.
No, it's
Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate all the work that you all continue to do. As you all are getting your meals, we know we don't want to take up your time eating. So while you start to eat, we want to share a couple of announcements. One, I'm going to introduce you first to our new Chief Medical Officer. Our new Chief Medical Officer in our community clinic. His name is Dr. Jeffrey Rosenberg. Have you all met Dr. Jeffrey Rosenberg? Dr. Rosenberg, will you come over here? So our audience can get to know you, get to meet you, and he's going to share some updates that are happening in our community clinic.
Do you want the ranch? Want the ranch?
That's all I got.
I started working for UAII in September, and it's really an honor to work there in the community clinic. As you know, it's a heavy flu season, but the good news is there's a new vaccine. We also have a new bivalent flu vaccine. So I've encouraged all of you to access our clinic and come in and get your flu shot or shot. You haven't had either, you get a whole
We also have-
what's your shot? If you have one, then you have to wait 2 months before you get the other one. But we really love to come and share those with you and show you our new facilities around here. So please come on in and take advantage of getting those vaccines so we can have a healthy and happy winter. Thank you. Please enjoy the food today and all the eaters. Thank you, Dr. Rosenberg. So, looking forward, we need to go over to the clinic so we can meet Dr. Rosenberg, so we can visit with Dr. Blackwater and the whole entire healthy. But guess what? They got new equipment over there standing on stuff. Makes you feel hesitant to even sit on some of those chairs. But we want you all back. We want you all to please also update your information. We know people have moved. People got new phones. Please talk to your case manager so we can get all that information updated. Also, in regards to women's health, November 29th, I believe, we will be hosting a mammogram event at our location. Please listen out for more information on that. We have so many events to end the year, so please follow all of our social media stuff. I know we can't get to it right now. I also want to invite Sarah and Susie. Oh, she pointed to Susie, but she's up here for emotional support today. They're going to share what's going on with our youth. Our youth are our future, am I right? Yeah. So we know we take good care of our youth. They're going to be take great care of our elders. So Susie, will you come up there and introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit more. You serve.
Here to help you guys here today together. So I just want to mention that we work for the clubhouse. And
Just started serving.
community development, we support youth and ages 5 to 18 years old. If you're interested in signing your child up or your grandchildren for the community clubhouse, look out for us. We are on the UAII page. You can just review services by signing up. We have a lot of
You still need to sell it. You need to straighten it. Oh, he said no.
Hi everyone, I don't know if you can hear me, I have a soft voice, but nice to meet you all. I know it's a big day for UAI, and I just want to say thank you for joining us today. My name is Susie. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Susie. I'm the program assistant for the clubhouse. And yes, if you guys know any youth in your family, please send them our way. We're willing to help you guys, and we appreciate you guys' support, and we're always going to be here for you guys. Thank you.
Also, if you guys have any questions, we're standing out there by the door, so you guys can come out and ask us.
A little bit.
If you want further information, but you can also look us up on the UAI website as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we get a big round of applause for our youth services team in the clubhouse? And make sure if you all have children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, we want to make sure that we're sending them their way. Grab them, shake their hand before they leave. Another big component I mentioned at the start of this is we want to make sure that we are getting our young people and our people into jobs, into good quality, good paying jobs, not just to get them a job for job's sake, but we want to get them into those construction jobs, into those health sector jobs, into those education fields as well. And so one of those groups that are able to do it for us is our workforce development and training team. And so I want to invite you all to get to know Shai. Shai's going to tell us a little bit more of what's going on in the workforce development and training program.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you guys are enjoying your meal. My name is Shai. I think I know a lot of you guys in here already, but I'm the program manager for the Workforce Development Department. And just a little bit, if you don't know, hopefully all you guys do know, we're one of the newer departments. So we're here to assist our community in finding employment, completing school, and that could be anything from, assisting with, fees for school, helping you figure out what you want to do with your life, to help you guide you from there. And then also we do workforce. So if you're looking for work, we have a great team. We have about 5 specialists that are here to help you find employment. We do monthly workshops. We have a lot of events in our department. If you guys are interested, or you have any family or friends who may be interested in our program, send them to our website, which is UAIIworkforce.com, and then we can go from there. Also, my information is on there, so if anybody has any questions or issues, just contact me, and I'm here to help. But again, thank you guys. Enjoy your meal, and have a nice day.
So wait a second, Shai, wait a second. So I heard that people in the back couldn't hear you. Could you hear her? No.
Well, how about I talk like this?
Oh, now she talks louder. So you gotta give us the highlights of what you said, and then we're sorry because it's a mic issue, okay? So here's Shai again.
The highlights are, if you guys, or if you have any family or friend who is looking for work, who is interested in attending school or vocational training, direct them to the workforce, because we're here to assist. We have a lot of services that we can help with. We have some great workforce specialists and counselors that are there to assist you. So if you know anyone, send them to our website, UAIIworkforce.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shai. Thank you so much for that. Another big resource we have is our 7 Generations department, working to make sure that we have good behavioral mental health services for each and every one of us. How many during the COVID-19 crisis needs that support? I know that I'm definitely one. having to stay home all the time, having to stare at the wall and look at myself in the mirror and things like that, we definitely can utilize that support. So we definitely want to hear and offer some updates. So how's everything in 7 generations?
Very busy at every generation. So I want to tell you a little bit about some of the programs that Seven Generations offers. Like Joseph said, we have mental health, services for adults and children, as well as several activities through our prevention and aftercare program, regalia and dance, drum and dance, and we have oh, can you hear me? There you go. I always think I'm a loud person, but I guess I'm not. Okay, I'll speak louder. So we provide mental health services as well as parenting classes, Indian parenting classes, as well as a lot of activities, cultural activities, regalia, dance, drumming, beating. So the best way to keep in touch with what we're doing is follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That's our 7th generation page is very active. And if anybody needs to talk more, I'll give it out. And there'll be a couple of other people here that can refer to some resources. Any questions? Enjoy your meal. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the work that you all continue to do. I know one other, the Department of Robert Sundance Wellness Program, they are busy at work. So unfortunately they said, Joseph, if you do the update, I said, yes, of course I can. So they have a lot of different things going on. One of the things that we're preparing for is, and we're so happy about, is that our elder program is in full swing. Do we have some elders in here? And they actually have a raffle going right now. That raffle prize is a handmade Star Quilt blanket. So I'm going to get as many raffle tickets as I can. Who do we purchase the raffle tickets from? Nikita? So we'll have to check in with her. They're actually going to be hosting the annual Christmas boutique that helps support our elder program. On Friday, December, does everybody know? Friday, December 9th. Friday, December 9th at our Temple Street location. So if you want to get those holiday gifts, you want to spend your hard-earned cash, that's the place to do it. You can find some wonderfully handcrafted items or gifts for the holidays, like I said, for that special somebody. So we want to make sure if we have any elders in the room that you sign up for the program. They meet every Tuesday at Temple. One last program too to highlight is during this time we started the first ever Native American housing program. Yes. Tremendously impactful for our community because we are suffering so many issues around housing instability and homelessness. It's important for us to be able to house our families and individuals. I know Tencha Chalmers is leading that program, so if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out and touch base with her. One last final thing. On Saturday, December 3rd, we are going to be hosting a powwow at LA Grand Park, right across from City Hall. Can you imagine that? Before they wouldn't even let us in City Hall doors. Now we're having powwow directly across the street. So Saturday, December 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We invite everybody to come out. There's going to be great dancers, performers, drums. Keith is going to be there. He said, we shake his hand. And the teepee will be there, but we ordered a brand new teepee for our youth. But it's on its way. Santa's loading it on its sled. It might have caught some snow, might not make it there in time, but we will have a teepee there. Okay, sound great? And we're going to have some some terrific groups there, including Hale and Company. Who joins us today. So I want to throw it back to Phil and Hale and Company and allow them to continue.
Okay, we're gonna sing one song to start things off. And Be back towards the end.
Thank you, Phil. Can I get another big round of applause for Halo? Thank you. Like I said, Saturday, December 3rd, coming out and doing some good songs, some good food, and let's gather our people together. They're going to take a break because they've been sitting in the hot sun. They're going to get some food, they're going to get some nice cold water, and relax for a second. And they'll be back to close us out here in a minute. We also have a number of other announcements too, but first, before we do that, we talked about the importance of having strong leadership, right? We need to know where we're going as a community. We need to have that direction and that path set out. And that really starts at the top. That starts with our board of directors. But do you all know who our board of directors are? No. Nobody knows who our board of directors are? Well, you should. And guess what? We need to do a better job connecting you with them, giving you a chance to shake their hand, giving them a side hug, asking them where they're from, what part of the world are they from, what tribal nation are they from. And so I want to introduce some of our board leadership. And so, of course, we all remember, I'm not going to do it while he's taking a big bite there. Keith, the Blackfeet Nation. Keith, will you stand and wave and say hello to everybody? There he is. So now you know one of our board members. You want to grab his hand, ask him who he is, talk to him a little bit, tell him what you're seeing here in the community. Also, one of our board members, Mandy. Mandy, will you please stand and wave to everybody so they can see where you're at? You see her? There she is. And last but not least, Hope. Hope, will you please stand and wave to everybody? Say hi. So please, before you leave today, grab them, shake their hand, ask them who they are, where they're from, and let them know who you are. Tell them your story. This is important for us to be able to hear what's happened since COVID, what we've all been going through these last couple of years. Also, very briefly, we have a diabetes workshop program that happens, it's happening tomorrow at our Temple Street location. And so Nathan Nunez, who's not here today, helps lead that. So if you have any issues or if you want more information about pre-diabetes or diabetic healthcare, reach out to Nathan as soon as possible. And I believe we have a partnership with USC. USC, can you please stand? She has a QR code. If you need information or want to share information about diabetes or the diabetes program, please come over and reach out. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Hi, my name is Jasmine Gutierrez.
I'm sorry, let me cut you off. Let me bring you up here. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to hear you. I want to hear what you have to say. And while we're thinking of that too, if anybody else has an update, this is the time. Let's talk, let's share what's going on in our community, if there's anything else that we should be aware of, okay?
Hi, my name is Jasmine Gutierrez. I'm Odawa Chippewa. I've been working with the Native community, the LA Native community for 9 years now. I am the community advisor for the Native American Diabetes Project that is working with the USC KIC Medical and with UAII along with the Angel Food Project. What we're doing is we're doing a study with the Native community. If you're 18 years and older, go ahead and just raise your hand if you want more information. I do have a QR code that's on my phone. I do have a flyer. So what I can do is I can either send you the QR code. You can scan the QR code. If you don't know how to do that, that's no problem. I can send you the flyer. If you don't want the flyer, I can also give you the phone number or the email. I have 4 different ways that you can get in touch with the KIC, for information on how to sign up. You can also earn up to $170 for doing the study. And all you have to do, and it's in conjunction with UAII, so you're already here. So you're already involved with UAII, and all you have to do is sign up for the program, and then you get your A1C, you go to the UAII clinic, and then
you're already here. So if you're diabetic or you know someone in the LA County that's diabetic, you can always just send them my information or take down the information. So all you have to do, and I have no problem, is you raising your hand, and I'm more than happy to walk around and give you all the information you need. Thank you again for your time.
You said she's sitting right over there. You know where to find her before you head out. Any other community announcements that we should be aware of? Nobody? April, I'm looking your way. Anything? No other community announcements. Anything else? Yes, ma'am. One chair. Hold on. I'll let you.
DCFS children that are native in foster care.
Can I say your name? Laura from DCFS?
I'm a volunteer.
Oh, then you know who. Oh. Laura Escobar. Okay, we also have an announcement from Laura Escobar, who has an important announcement in regards to a toy drive for our youth during the holidays, okay, for those children living in DCFS.
I'm a volunteer, and I volunteer with NCIU 721. I just received a flyer today, this morning, on my way. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to just read what's on the flyer. They are collecting toys for the children that are in DCFS. It says there are 140 plus Native children in foster care in Los Angeles and Orange County. Each child has provided his wish list, and we're asking you to please join and make this holiday season a little bit brighter for them. By donating cash donations, you'll be able to purchase items, or you can email El Centro to receive the child's name and wish list. How it works is, no, you don't have time, you can donate money, you can sell the money, and our happy little elves will purchase items on your behalf. They have wish lists that they're also giving. If you want to adopt a child and just say, hey, send me a list of what your child is asking for, then they'll do that also. I just received a list with a child, and what it is they normally collected funds in the past from large corporations. This year they were having trouble with the funding, so so basically we're on a tight schedule of trying to get the kids what they're asking for. And these children are asking for things that every normal child would ask for. They want the DSs, they want the PlayStations, they want, the bikes. There's a child that asked for a violin and a child that asked for an acoustic guitar case. So they collect the funds and they try to get the children what they're asking for, at least one item on the list. I have the flyer, I've already shared it, and we'll make sure you get it. Please reach out if you have any more questions. I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you. Give me a round of applause for Laura. Laura's sitting right over here, so if you want to ask her any questions, what she said was there's 145 Native children in the American Indian Special Unit at Department of Child and Family Services. Those are kids without homes. We need to make sure that we take care of our young people. There's only one identified American Indian foster family in LA County. Let's make sure that we offer them a good holiday so that they can feel a sense of connection to their culture and have a good sense of pride in being Native. Also, a good person who takes a lot of part in our community is April Cordova. April.
My Sama is Joseph Centilla Cordova. My Nina or my Pa is Patricia Crow Cordova. I'm sixth generation from Chief Red Cloud. I'm the owner-operator of AC and Associates. I'm a community member, mother, Unchi, a grandmother, and a former employee of UAII for 13 and a half years and 7 generations. This organization has helped me to be the person that I am. To move on to be my own boss and do different things in community, and it's so healing for me to see so many amazing people here. To give you a hug and to just be community. We've all been locked in our home or wearing masks or, been isolated. I haven't been in community in a long time, so it's so healing to see all of you here Thank you for being here. Gracias. Yeah, thank you for being here. But one of the things that I'm up here to mention is that my organization, AC and Associates, I'm AC, April Cordova, and my associates are individuals in community that I call upon. So next Wednesday, in this same building, from 11 to 2, I'm having a brunch, a community brunch. It's $40. The theme of the brunch is called Taking Care of Our Caretakers. And what does that mean? So we all are coming out of pandemic, right? And we all, like Joseph mentioned, needed to see counselors and therapists. And we went to the hospital and there was essential workers there. We went to the grocery store and there was people that were there to help us be fed. Well, when coming out of this pandemic, I always have these crazy ideas, right? So I thought, we're giving our energy and our emotions to all of these counselors. But who's taking care of those counselors? Who's listening to those counselors? Who's helping them feel for those people? You know, TANF. I'm a former client of TANF. I had went through TANF and then they helped me get a job at UAII. And then I went on to different things and now I'm my own boss. But community is always in my heart. Like I said, I taught Pueblo and I'm a Pueblo Dakota. My mom came out here on relocation and actually worked at Good Sam, Caddy Corner from UAII. My dad worked, my mom also from there, she went to Tribal American, which was a preschool in Maywood or Bell Gardens. My mom was a teacher there. So when I think about pandemic and coming out of pandemic, I think about how we can give back to those people that healed us. So next Wednesday here from 11 to 2, we'll be having a brunch. Daryl, Montana will be cooking up bison stew and blue corn muffins. We'll have fruit and all kinds of great stuff to talk about. Brian Friedrill is going to be doing a cedar blessing, similar to a wiping of the tears ceremony. So we all go through grief and we sometimes don't know how to handle that. Or we turn to different things besides our culture. So Brian's going to be doing a cedar blessing. There's also going to be 2 breakout sessions. One of my best friends, her name is Jennifer Baranchek. She's Donna Awesome. She used to be in this community as well. She'll be here as well. She's flying in from Hawaii. She lives in Hawaii now. But she's coming in and we're going to have 2 breakout sessions. One will be wellness in 2022, or how to take care of your wellness, and the other breakout session will be dreams, goals, and a fireside chat. So if you're available, or if you have staff that you want to have your holiday meal, next week will be a great time for you to come join us. The tickets are $40. If you want more information, you can see me. My email is the same as my name, aprilcordova@gmail. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing space.
Thank you, April, for your work. You all the healers. I need that right now. During the pandemic, we of course moved and we opened our first new facility right up the road on Temple Street. Hopefully you all got a chance to visit that new location. One of the things that we also did is we expanded our locations. We expanded our locations because we want to make it easier for you all to access us. We've also established a community health worker program so that our people can go to you, so that they can come to your door and provide you food boxes or anything else that you might need, like PPE, like COVID tests and things like that. So Brandon actually leads our CHW program. He's going to share a few words with you. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Joseph. Welcome, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful time. It was a pleasure to serve you all today. I just want to briefly mention our program. We have a community health outreach worker program that started at the onset of the pandemic. What we do is we connect all of you to resources. We connect you with for one-on-one appointments. If you need transportation, housing, assistance with your bills, if you need PPE, so the protective equipment that was used, the mask, the test, We deliver those to you. We take them to your home. We meet you where you're at. It's an innovative program that we started. Some of you do access those services. We've helped many of you. Just want to again highlight those services and reach out to us. We're part of the workforce services. If you go on our website, you can find our link, you can find our names. We will connect with you, we will work with you, and we will provide services to you. So thank you again for attending this event. I just again want to thank you all for working with our CHW. And again, just a reminder, the boosters are very important. We need to get our boosters. The cases are increasing. We're going about 1,000 cases a day now. So please, when we go to the gatherings for the holidays, remember to wear your mask, get your take-home test, protect ourselves and protect our relatives as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy the food, and I'll pass it back to Joseph. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. Now I got a question for you all. How was the food? It's good? Pretty good? We got pretty good cooks on our staff? Do me a big favor. Everybody at once. A round of applause for all the cooks and all the people who take care of us. Yeah. Oh, man, I need to sit down. I'm looking at my plate. It's getting colder and colder by the minute. But I'll enjoy it here in a minute. I want to make one quick announcement. If there's anybody who still wants a little bit more, we got plenty of food. Right now, we're preparing food plates so you can take them home with you. If you want to take something home, if you have other relatives, family, anybody at the house who wants an extra plate, don't leave empty-handed, okay? We also have food boxes, like I said, that you can take with you. Prepare some dressing next week, prepare some vegetables, fruit, whatever else it is. You'll be able to do that, take that with you as well. Just one last announcement. I know we've got a lot going on. We've shared everything that's happening at UAII, but I hope too that you all have been following what's happening nationally. What happened recently? Nobody? We just went through election. I know you all said voted. We voted? No. Yeah, we voted. We had the first ever, or the second ever American Indian woman elected to Congress was re-elected in the state of Kansas. Awesome. So many Native people are now seeking political office. We're becoming the leaders. We're the ones setting policy, deciding where funding and resources go. What also recently happened last week? Does anybody know ITWA, Indian Child Welfare Act cases, was being debated by the Supreme Court. You all know we talked about how American Indian children in the foster care system is 145, I think Laura said. Less than 45 years ago, American Indians didn't have an authority as far as what happened to our children. Our children were taken from us and we had no say as far as what happened to them. Every year, ICWA is being targeted. And it's being targeted right now by the state of Texas in regards to a non-Indian family who's adopted an Indian child. And they took it all the way to the Supreme Court. And they heard that particular testimony about it last week. We need to be on top of those things as a community because that impacts us. That impacts our children. What were they saying? What were those Supreme Court justices saying? Not one of them native. But they were talking about how they had an authority, not the Indians on reservation land, but Indians off reservation land. Guess who that means? Us. So we should follow that with big open ears. So we should be on the cusp as far as what happens. But I want you all to know that we are listening. We are sharing the information with our congressional leaders. We're doing everything that we can to act as a voice on your behalf and the people who don't have a say in this community. I want to thank you all for joining us today. Did you guys have a good time? Yeah. Do me a favor before you leave. Shake our volunteers' hands. Shake the hands of some of our staff members. Tell them how much you appreciate them, because I want to let you know we all appreciate every one of you. If someone didn't tell you this today, I want to let you know how much we care about each and every one of you. We do everything that we can to provide you resources and services. It's not always easy, but we do the best that we can. Get some food before you leave. Grab another plate. Take something home to somebody. And please grab the food box before you leave. Be safe, drive safe, and before we leave, I know Phil, will y'all be able to take us home with a good song? Phil's going to close us off with a song before they leave, so enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you all.